Hello everybody and welcome to your preschool field trip. My nature name is Timberdoodle, or you can call me Brittany, and I will be leading your field trip today. With me I have two of my preschool friends. This is Kai.
And I'm 4.
And he's 4. And this is
Emmy and Emmy too.
Emmy, and Emmy's 2, but she's gonna be 3 pretty soon. So they are here to help me on our field trip today. They're my 2 kids. So on our field trip today, we are gonna do 2 of Kai and Emmy's favorite things to do in the spring. The first one is to look for deer antlers. And the second one is to explore what's in and around a pond. Are you ready? It's gonna be so fun. Here we go. Emmy, show the camera what you have in your hand.
A turtle. A baby turtle.
Yeah, do you remember what kind of turtle it is?
No.
Can you say painted turtle?
Painted turtle.
Very good. Oop, don't touch its head. Now can you show everybody the underside, the bottom part of the shell? Here, let Mommy have it for a second. Look at that shell right there. So the underside is really colorful. There are 13 scales, big scales on the back of a turtle shell. And even this little tiny painted turtle has 13 scales. So throughout its life, those 13 scales will get bigger and bigger. Can you help me count to 13?
14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 scales. Good job, you guys. What do you have?
A tadpole.
A tadpole. And what does a tadpole turn into?
A frog. A frog.
Exactly. So it starts out as this. It has a head and a tail. And eventually it will grow legs, back legs, and then front legs. Oops. And we're going to actually put it back in our net and give it a little bit of water, because, I don't know if you can see it there, it's kind of under the water there, because they breathe oxygen through the water. So they start as their egg, they hatch from that and are a tadpole, and then they grow back legs, 2 back legs, 2 front legs, and then their tail goes away and they turn into a frog and they start breathing air, their oxygen through the air. So, Kai and Emmy, what does a tadpole turn into?
A frog.
A frog. Very good. We have a really cool creature here. Can you say smallmouth?
Smallmouth.
Can you say salamander?
Salamander.
Can you say smallmouth salamander?
Smallmouth salamander.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's exactly what we have here.
Oh, you have a
So,
tick.
believe it or not, this salamander... Oh, that's not a tick. It's a really cool bug. Oh, and it flew away. So this salamander starts its life out in the water as a tadpole. Say tadpole.
Tadpole.
And then it grows its legs and it comes out here onto land. And it's climbing around on my hands here. Now, a salamander doesn't actually make a very good pet, even though they're so cute, because a salamander needs to keep its skin wet. So if you can see on my hand, I just dip my hand in water so it's nice and wet. So this salamander needs to keep its skin wet. Can you say wet?
Wet.
Yeah, very good. The really fun things that we like to do in the springtime is look for deer antlers. And that would have been one of the things that you do on your field trip out to Jefferson County Park. So let's talk a little bit about antlers. Antlers only grow on the boy or the male deer. They are called bucks. Can you say bucks? The girls are called does. They do not have antlers. This is an example of a skull of a buck that still has its antlers on. So those antlers connect here to the skull. And then they grow all year, about this time of year actually, in the spring, they start growing, and they have this outside, this velvet on the outside that makes them really fuzzy. And then that gets itchy and they start rubbing that off. And then they have these nice, tough, hard antlers. And they keep those on all winter. And then just as it's starting to become spring, in about February, they start dropping their antlers, and you might find them on a hike just like this. So I put some antlers out. Let's see if we can go find them. We are about to start our antler hike. So we have 10 antlers hidden out on this trail. And if you see an antler at home, I want you to put your hands on your head. Emmy, show them how to put your hands on your head. Just like that. That shows us that you see the antler. Okay, here we go.
See a deer trail, Mommy?
Yeah, what do you see?
A deer trail.
A deer track, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, those two prints. Good eye. So deer tracks might mean deer antlers.
I found one.
Okay, put your hands on your head. If you see it at home, put your hands on your head. Okay, go out and pick it up, Emmy.
Why aren't?
You'll get the next one. And show everybody what you found. What? An antler. Good job. Way to put your hands on your head. Does anybody at home see it? Okay, Kai, you can go pick it up. What do you see? Okay, let's see if our friends can see it too. Good job. Did you see that where we found the two antlers right next to each other? That is so awesome when it happens. So two antlers that are from the same deer are called a match set. This is an example of a match set. You can see how both sides are pretty similar to each other, although they're not exactly the same. This side has kind of a little point, and so does this side, but they just look a little bit different. Pretty cool to find a match set for antlers. I hope you guys had so much fun on our field trip today. We got to look for antlers and to see all the cool stuff that's in and around a pond. So thanks for joining us. We hope you had as much fun as we did. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.